Recording. You hit the button.
It's a good announcement.
Morning. Receiving your content.
Oh, hey. We're being received.
So how's it going, guys?
How you doing today?
Pretty good.
We're going...
This is awkward.
No.
It is awkward.
Always
it's not
awkward.
There's no such thing as awkward.
There is
it's
such
all
thing.
in your mind, okay?
Well, I mean, it
First of all,
exists.
you have to
It's in your
strip
mind.
yourself of all shame.
I'll strip you.
And then...
This is right now.
I am afraid.
This is how we end up with Mark. He just stripped himself of all shame.
Strip it
I am
all
afraid
away.
of no one. And no thing.
No man can keep him down.
So, again, Merry Christmas
So,
to PlayStation Plus users.
PlayStation Plus users, everyone. The same gift I bought for two of my friends. They released the same exact thing for free.
At least you didn't
Why
buy
is that
it
the
from me
banner?
too.
You gotta change my banner. It's like I'm sucking a dick. I threw it up there. It wasn't cropped like that before. It wasn't cropped like on the mouth. It was supposed to be the full image. It was done.
If you want, send it to me. I'll recrop it for
No,
YouTube.
don't do that. That's a
YouTube.
terrible idea.
No, I actually will. I'll crop it for a YouTube. What is that?
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Sorry We're Late with the Defy Me Boys, episode 1. This is a brand new podcast with these gentlemen and myself. This is live stream broadcasted from Kerley Studios. That's Kerley Studios. Any of you audio listeners out there, we will be adding the MP3 to podcast services. You can be driving to work, on your commute, and you're like, I don't want to listen to music. Well, you fucking nerds can download the MP3 and listen to it at any time. But this is a live show. We're going to participate with you guys in the chat, which, by the way, Random Dudes is in here. Yes, perfect timing. You're at lunch. What's going on, my friend? We're not going to be talking to you too often, but please chill, hang out. We will, at some points in the show, we're going to jump over to the chat, answer your comments and questions, all that jazz. Now, speaking of jazz, we do have a link in the description of the video where you can go to and submit monies. You can monetize this stream without us monetizing, and you can send us $1, $5, $1 billion, whatever.
You can order us a pizza.
We're not going to beg for money unless it works. We will beg for money. We don't like our day jobs. We'll be completely honest with you guys. Now, what is this show? Ryan, what is this show? Thank you, Ryan. This show is us getting together in one form or another, whether it's via webcams, voice chat, because our schedules fucking blow.
Yeah.
We are lagging as shit.
That's
We're lagging so much. No, this is a show. We're going to get together in one form or another. We're going to bring random topics to discuss, whether it's stuff we can argue about, agree upon, kill Ryan over because he has bad opinions. Every Thursday morning around 10 a.m. Note what time it is right now. That's right, 10 a.m. Central. Hence the name of the podcast is Sorry We're Late. The schedule is going to be in flux right now because this is the very first episode. So without further ado, let's go ahead and introduce ourselves. I'm Kerley. I do a gaming show on YouTube, Kerley Studios Gaming, where I live stream Mario Maker and other games. Well, mostly Mario Maker because that's what you guys like, and you bitch whenever I don't play Mario Maker. Just saying, it's getting real fucking old with the trolls and shit. I have a beautiful wife. I've got an 11-year-old daughter. I got a shitty day job that I hate. By the way, there's a link in the description, which I talked about. Hint, hint, wink, wink. That's all I want to talk about for me. So, Mr. Mark Rowell, go ahead and introduce yourself, buddy.
Hi, I'm dying of wisdom tooth pain. And this is my buddy. And he will go ahead and introduce himself.
Wait, that was quick.
That was very informative. Thank you, Mark.
It's just subtle.
My name is Ryan Tierney. I don't have anything noteworthy to tell you about myself. I have a day job that I hate, but not nearly as much as this guy over here hates his.
I hate mine a lot.
Technically, you have a night job.
Sometimes.
Here for lunch, he's gone.
he did leave. He just said bye, guys.
Oh, he did. Go ahead, Ryan.
Bye.
I'm done. I'm going to turn it over to this guy over here.
Hi, I'm D-Rock. For those who usually watch this gaming channel, I'm the one who comes in and talks shit. Now you have an ugly face to the ugly name.
Sweet.
Aw. That turned sad really quick.
I play bass in Defy Me. We're all Defy Me.
We are in a band. That's right.
Yeah,
We
that's
forgot to
true.
mention that.
Yeah, we don't really care about the band.
For those of you wondering,
hold the fuck up. Nobody knows yet.
Oh yeah.
This is a nobody.
I've never met these
he's a
people
guest.
before.
He's a guest right now. So, us three and another person are in a band together. We're called Defy. We're a heavy metal band. If y'all are into that kind of music, please check us out on Facebook, Twitter.
Google
I mean,
Plus.
just Spotify actually is probably a better idea. That way you can actually listen to the music. And yeah, we're on YouTube and stuff. So make sure if you guys are into heavier music, you guys can find us there. So, who wants to go first? Our topics. Now, Mark actually has to go last because he is wild card. What we're going to do on the show is have a topic each. Then we're going to discuss, fight each other, and each show we're all going to know what we're going to talk about, except for one person who's the wild card, which is him this week. So, Ryan, what is your topic? What is it, Ryan?
All right. So my topic is now that Disney has bought Fox, what movie or collaborative movie of superheroes are you most looking forward to now?
What you go?
I go first?
Yes, you go first.
That doesn't seem right. I asked the question.
I want you to put a story to your topic. What exactly
That
is it?
seems like bullshit. I was going to think about this while y'all were talking.
It's too bad. You had a day to think about this.
I'm really excited to see how they incorporate the Xenomorphs into the alien princess
In
world.
Thor. Yeah.
Into Thor. Well, it's almost Marvel. It's Disney bought them, so
That's
you know.
true. Yeah, that's
You
true.
can see the new Disney princess, the alien.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to see that.
Uh-huh.
I would like to see that.
Just go
So,
there,
like,
terrorizing
in
children.
Kingdom Hearts, they could add the Xenomorphs.
They could.
Think about that.
They could
That's not
also
that
add...
could be
They always added Solid Sunny in Philadelphia. Danny DeVito running.
Dude, that was a great idea.
Bobby Hill instead of Sora. That's all I'm saying.
But that.
What if
Bobby
he's one of
Hill.
your summons? Like
That
Bobby
would be
Hill.
even better. What if you could just transform into Bobby Hill? Think about that. And then Hank Hill is one of your summons.
That's so off topic so fucking quick.
Is
It's
it?
completely on topic.
Dude.
It's Disney.
Okay, since Ryan's an idiot, what I'm most excited for the Fox Disney deal is Spider-Man and Deadpool being in a movie together. In some capacity. Obviously, they're not going to do Don't Call Us a Team Up the movie, but I'd be
They
they might.
They might.
Dude, who would have thought Disney was buying Fox?
I
They all
mean,
said we were idiots. They all
And
said
all
it's never going to
fairness,
happen.
said you were an idiot.
They said Spider-Man would never be in the Avengers. It fucking happened. They said the X-Men will never be in the Avengers. It's maybe fucking happening.
Maybe. We don't know, maybe.
Deadpool will be in these movies. I want him to be the one that does cameos instead of Stanley.
Yeah.
I want
That's
him
a great
to be.
idea.
I want him to be in the background of every fucking Marvel movie from now on.
I can't wait until they do a PG-13 one and they get one fuck, and he's gonna wait the whole time to say it, and I want Peter Parker to be the one to steal it from him,
I want that to happen.
That would be
great.
beautiful.
or some small child just be like, "What the fuck?"
It'd be perfect.
So the PG-13, is he still cursing and they censor him?
Or no, he knows he can't curse because he's self-aware.
Yeah.
So he knows he gets the one, and he's
Okay.
going to be the one to do it, and someone just rips it from him.
That's a perfect way to do that, too. I didn't even know.
I mean, it would have been cool with Hugh Jackman as Wolverine, but since we won't really get that, we'll have a new Wolverine.
Yeah.
But I don't know how they're going to do that. So,
I guess we'll see. That's really all we can do is wait.
you guys
and
do
see.
realize this also means Disney owns Planet of the Apes, which means we'll probably get a Planet of the
Ape
Apes.
Escape game.
I don't. Ape Escape
Ape
game would be
Escape
awesome.
3.
I don't think they're gonna do Planet of the Apes for a long time because they just ended that new trilogy.
I know, I just mean they're going to do a theme park.
A theme park around Planet of the Apes.
Yes.
You're a crazy person.
What if you get
No,
attacked
no,
by
that'd be
monkey
amazing. That's
people?
never
That'd
gonna
be
They're
great.
making a Super Mario Land.
That makes perfect fucking
And they're
sense.
making... I'm just saying. I'm not saying it doesn't make sense. I just mean,
I'd go.
I thought Universal was
I would
doing
go to
Super
the
Mario.
I would go the shit to that. But I mean,
they just bought out Fox at some point to buy Universal. I'm just saying.
It might happen. We'll just have to wait and see.
Anyway, because I've had time to think about it.
there's no chance in hell.
I
That'd
mean,
be amazing.
It may be like 10 years from now.
What
But
is-
Disney's just buying everybody.
What is just California is just going to turn California, fucking Florida is just going to turn into Disney World. Even
That's a good idea.
It's
That's
gonna
what just
be-
happened. Nobody would
it's
miss
gonna
the one
be a
anyway.
state
Think,
itself.
yeah, right? No, think about it though, because then we would be that much closer. We wouldn't have to go all the way to Orlando. That's a pretty good drive. We could just drive.
That's relevant to
into
us.
Florida.
They don't give a shit about us.
Well, everybody else in Florida is already there. They live in Disneyland at that point.
Disney World.
Disney World.
Whatever.
But now, where is Disneyland? Where is
California.
That's why I thought Okay.
Yeah.
So
So,
there's Euro Disney, then there's Disney.
so which
Japan.
one is better?
Disney Hong Kong.
Which one is universally better? Is it Disney World or
I think they say
World is
Disneyland
considered better. I think
World
this is bigger.
I like World's better.
I've never been to either.
I mean,
That's a sad thing to say.
I think it depends though, because they do have a couple of different rides at each one that people prefer because they're like, okay, this is a great ride. They don't have to.
Disneyland's got the giant roller coaster where I think the loop-de-loop is the ear of Mickey Mouse.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's fucking awesome.
But I mean, equally, I don't know. They've got Space Mountain at both, and they had, like Thunder Mountain and shit. I know one of them's supposed to be better than the other, but what?
You were so far off.
But I enjoy Disney World over. Granted, I've never been to Disneyland, but
Really want to go.
it's closer.
So you guys, your prediction?
It's
You
making a
think,
point to bring you.
I want to. I'm
Wait,
gonna
bring
I
me?
really want to wait for Nintendo Land, not the game,
Yeah. No.
because that game was already out. You used
I
to go.
mean, yeah, it was.
Nintendo Land was great. Shut up.
It was.
Now, do you guys really think they're gonna go full on theme parks or just add stuff to the rides? Like, I don't see an apes theme park at all, but I could totally see a ride.
I think
Well, they've already got
It
Kong
depends.
Skull Island, so I don't know if they're going to double down on monkeys.
Is that Disney?
Yeah.
Kong?
Yeah.
Are
Yeah.
you serious? Did not know that.
They got a brand new attraction for King Kong.
I know that. I'm pretty sure I heard correctly that they turned the Star Wars ride in one of the parks. It was like the motion one into Guardians.
Didn't they change
I thought they were turning Tower of Terror
Yeah,
into
yeah.
Guardians.
That's what it is. Okay,
Yeah.
there's one of those. But that sounds really cool.
I think it
That's not
depends
really
on the
cool. I don't know
I'm
how
franchise.
they're
sad
gonna
I'll
do that.
never get to do the Tower of Terror though.
I think it's going to be essentially the same ride. It's just going to be
It's not gonna
themed
be
to Guardians of the
terrifying.
Galaxy.
I wanted to be scared.
You
can
weren't
be
going to be
a-
scared anyway.
It's called Tower of
I mean, are
Terror.
you an adult though? Like, you're an
I
adult.
went on Tower of
That's
Terror with
debatable.
Ryan for the first time.
All right, so back on track to the topic. Now that I've had a moment to think, I'm most exciid for a legitimate take on Fantastic Four.
I don't care.
Every other iteration has sucked like terribly.
No.
They ruined Silver Surfer. They ruined Doctor Doom.
Doom is the one thing. Like, I'm like, that's what I'm excited for. Doom from Fantastic Four. The rest of it can go to hell. Like, maybe Fantastic Four.
Human Torch and Spider-Man.
Maybe I don't give a shit.
Oh,
maybe
come on.
Fantastic Four is just bad. Maybe it's not the movies. It's just
That's
bad.
what
Or maybe it's the
People have said that
Fox
they don't-
sucks
that
and
they
maybe
don't,
Fantastic Four.
They
I mean,
don't transfer properly from comic to movie.
Yeah.
It's
I
like-
think they would
it's why the
transfer
Hulk
fine
doesn't make a
if
good
Disney gets
solo movie.
when Disney gets a
Yeah,
hold
it
of it, I
just
think it's going to
doesn't
be good. It's going to happen. They're too
It'd
big
be
of
good
a
to
property.
it'd be good to have them
Yeah, but I
like
think-
what they're doing with Hulk, where he's
I read something
incorporated.
about it.
Incorporate them, that's fine. But I just want a Disney take.
That
on
would be
it.
cool.
Like,
Like if they just throw him in, like
they don't have to have a
Hulk,
standalone
but
movie,
they have
but they
to figure
should.
out. They have to figure out Doom, like as a main antagonist for.
I think he's the perfect follow-up to Thanos. I feel like once they're done with this,
Someone just woke up to Fantastic Four.
Otagu, hello, welcome. She just woke up to Fantastic Four.
Are we the Fantastic
I'm
Four?
sorry.
Oh my god! Why can't we be something cooler?
hold up, we can't be defining the Telltale series. We can't be Fantastic Four. That's worst copy.
No,
It's way
I'm
worse.
wondering if that was a compliment. She just woke up to the Fantastic Four. Weird.
Well, thank you.
Fantastic Four.
Regardless, I
No,
will
that's
accept
not
it.
what
That's
she
probably not what
That's
she meant,
totally
but
not-
I
We're gonna take it that way
I will
anyway.
accept it. Though. That's all that matters. So thank you.
All right, what are you most excited about?
You know, it's something I've been thinking a lot about, but
Oh,
I haven't really watched
God.
enough
This-
movies
this is going.
recently. I've been very out of the loop on movies. But in all honesty, I really enjoyed Deadpool. I still haven't seen Spider-Man Homecoming, but I do want to see them together. On your point, I want to see that because the
Right.
comics with them together are amazing, and it's just dumb bullshit the whole time, and I love that. That's why love
I just want a full-on Spider-Man movie where Deadpool is just fucking with Spider-Man. Like that's all I need in the movie. That's it.
And
I would
then
watch 3 hours.
I
of that.
want Spider-Man in Deadpool 2, fucking with Deadpool. I want that because that would be hilarious.
That could be the next Deadpool. Like Deadpool 3 could just be a Spider-Man movie. Like they marketed it as Deadpool, but it turns out it's literally just a Spider-Man movie.
Give me the
with Deadpool
background fucking
around.
that would be amazing.
I would watch that.
Also, just a real quick tidbit. You are going to be like the living embodiment of Sorry We're Late, because half the shit we're going to talk about, you're going to have not seen yet.
Oh, I'm super late to everything. Just heads up.
Apparently, we're a bunch
watching.
of sexies.
Oh, okay. Oh, so Otagu says she's most excited for Deadpool and Loki team up to fuck with Spider-Man. Yo, I'm up
that
for
would be. I'm
Deadpool
down
trying
with
to
that.
get Spider-Man's butt.
Alright.
I mean,
Alright.
he will. We all know it. He does it all the
There's
time.
no trying.
I mean,
Yeah, not with Deadpool. He's gonna do it.
It's
He's gonna
happen.
get what he wants.
So that's what me and Mark are most excited for. D-Rock, you.
That was a joke. I mean, that's not gonna happen.
What are you legitimately excited? Like, what? Whenever you saw this deal struck, what's the first thing that came to your mind? Where you're just like,
Deadpool and X-Men.
it's all Deadpool. It's all X-Men. No. I'm saying that's amazing. Like, that's all of us can agree that we're most excited for Deadpool.
Who owns the rights to the Punisher, though? I don't know.
Disney. Marvel does. They got
They
it.
got
It's on Netflix.
they got a fucking
I
Netflix show.
want the Punisher with Deadpool. I want that.
The Punisher with Deadpool.
Maybe Wolverine.
they
and
could
Deadpool.
do that.
That's what I
If they did like a full-on like blood gore film, I
No,
could
yes,
totally see
that's
that,
what I mean. I don't want like a
He does it in the comics,
PG-13. I
Yo,
want
why
like a,
we're lagging so hard? Why
rated
are we
R.
lagging so hard?
Is it that bad?
We're in the red for a lot. Are you guys seeing us fine? Can you hear us fine? Let us know. We might have to start the stream again. I don't know.
Yeah, it is.
You know what I'll do? I'll actually just maybe it's because I'm connected and maybe it's picking up too much. I'll turn off my
It could be straining the Wi-Fi.
I'll turn on my data and I won't look at the messages anymore. Here we go. And we're good.
We are good.
Oh, cool.
Disney is pulling from Netflix. I doubt that that's going to happen. I don't think that's.
I thought we talked about this the other day that maybe it wasn't us, maybe it was something else I was listening to, that Disney is now they're not doing their own streaming service.
You okay?
Yeah, because Disney's deal with Fox gives them like super large shares of Hulu. I don't think Disney is going to do their own streaming service like that was rumored.
But they were going. Are they not going to Hulu?
It could happen, but I don't see them pulling those shows from Netflix.
Yeah, because I feel like Disney, they want money, which is why they buy all these companies. So the more platforms they can get money from,
You know what this
I feel
means?
like they would do it more.
We may get more Futurama.
That would be nice.
That would be fucking amazing.
Because Netflix took
How
them,
many times has Futurama came back and made fun of them being gone for so long?
and then now them being owned by Disney.
That would be great.
That's so perfect. That's so perfect.
I'm gonna get mad on the phone. Let's talk.
So wait,
about
what were you most excited about? Because I left.
Deadpool and X-Men.
Okay.
Like just
The
finally
X-Men.
seeing, like, I guess, good
The X-Men?
versions of them.
the X-Pool.
Thanks,
Can you give me the movement?
I actually really want to read Gwenpool. Have you guys seen Gwenpool?
Yeah.
I got one of their
but I heard it
comics.
was great.
I'm gonna secretly restart the stream, guys. If you're listening right now, sorry, we'll be right
Don't leave through the window.
back. All right, we restarted.
Shoot you through the window.
Don't do it.
Shoot you through the window.
If I see a red laser, I'm ducking. I know they're listening to this. Police, I apologize on behalf of this guy.
We are back. I'm sorry.
Is it good? Yeah, it looks pretty stable now.
All right. Hopefully it will stay that way. So stream resumed. We are Oh, I just looked over and you were pointing at me.
Yeah,
It was weird.
yeah.
That was weird, man. Okay, so anything else to add with the Fox Disney deal?
Just excited to see what they're going to do.
Futurama. I got fucking Futurama. If that comes back, they could also bring back. We're in the red again. God damn it. Well, they also need to bring back Firefly.
That
And
would
the
be great.
Buffyverse. Like, blow that shit back up.
They
Like,
just need to
Joss
do an
Whedon-
animated series and just get the
I would
voice
love
actors
that.
to come back.
I would fucking love
That's
that.
all you need to do. That's what I was telling Sandy the other day. Because originally they were actually I think they made a pilot, or they were in the process of doing a Buffy animated TV show, and then just.
That would be nice.
But it's just like with the old Ninja Turtle, like the Ninja Turtle stuff. Like, okay, I get the Nickelodeon stuff is doing really good, and this is off topic of Disney, but this is the animated shit. Just get the voice actors. Just bring back the 2003 series. I'm sorry, it was so good. Get the voice actors from the original movie and bring back a proper Casey Jones, not some kid with not a Casey Jones mask. I'm sorry. I'm salty about his stupid coconut mask.
I did
thing in
not
the
like that
series.
movie, but I didn't hate him as Casey.
Oh, I was talking about
Jones.
the Nickelodeon series, but no, that.
Oh,
Fucking
okay.
hated him as Casey Jones and Out of the Shadows. Fuck that. The Turtles I was cool with. I don't care they were giant. Just I wanted them to do more ninja. Not have Stephen Amell as Casey Jones.
I didn't mind him so much, but the movie's garbage. It's trash.
He acted too much like a child. Like who walks up to a building alone? Yeah, well, I guess this is the place. Who are you talking to? Who's with you? Nobody.
Good question.
What happened?
Did it restart?
Is it?
Everyone should just
Still
sit
on
there and
stairs.
just.
Everyone stare at the camera.
I think it shows we're green. It says we're streaming, but
Yeah, it says we're good.
I don't know. We're having streaming issues, guys. I'm sorry.
So anyway,
Okay.
something about
Alright,
banana
so
pudding.
next question.
I'll think about banana pudding.
Yeah, Kerley.
D-Rock, your topic.
Oh boy. Okay, this should be fun. What was it? Alright. Your favorite video game series. Like, out of all the games that you love that have a protagonist, you had to pick one, and it'll forever be Jar Jar Binks. That's how you had to play the game. Like, for instance, you play Uncharted, now Nathan Drake, that's his name, right? I don't
Yeah,
play this
Nathan
game.
Drake.
Nathan Drake. He is now Jar Jar Binks. Or if you had to, like, Kingdom Hearts. Sora.
Wait, it has to be your favorite or just one of
Has
your
to-
favorites?
What are your favorites?
One of your favorites, but it's got to be a game you absolutely love, and that's forever what it is.
So, hang on. In this scenario, did the game start out like that?
Yes.
So, Super Mario Bros. Started out with Jar Jar Binks as the main protagonist.
Maybe it didn't have to start out, just suddenly you woke up one day and that is what it is.
So you have to live with it,
And you have
knowing
to live-
that it's not right.
So,
Yeah.
what if you're the only person that knows, like, that's not fucking Mario? And they're like, who the fuck's Mario? And they're like, you mean Jar Jar, right?
Super Jar Jar Binks.
Super Jar Jar Binks.
Now we're talking about the Mandela effect.
So is that what is that the scenario?
Oh boy, that's another
The
topic.
Jar
on its
Jar
own.
Binks effect.
The Jar Jar Binks.
Everything is slowly turning into Jar Jar Binks, and nobody knows why.
Jar 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 Jar
What a quality podcast. Okay, so what exactly? Explain the scenario again, because I'm still okay.
Well, let me ask a question real quick. Is that going to affect the gameplay at all, or is it just going to be Jar Jar Binks? Like, if I were to say God of War, would Jar Jar not be able to lift Kratos' blades, and it would just be impossible to beat?
No, you can do everything, but the character is Jar Jar.
Man, God of War's Jar Jar Binks sounds amazing.
That's what I was thinking.
That would just be a Star Wars game, or like a terrible one.
No,
Would that be a...
all the dialogue is the
I mean,
same.
it could be some weird ass Greek type planets. Who the fuck knows?
The Greek types are weird. You heard it here first. Curly said it. It wasn't me. You were talking about me
The
earlier.
Greek
I haven't
type
said
planets.
anything.
No,
I mean, I'm sure the Greek planetoids out there don't give a shit.
Who knows? Maybe. What were you saying?
I just mean like everything in the game is the exact same except for the protagonist.
So
It's
that's
Jar Jar
right.
Binks' personality, the shit he would say, but everything else is the same. Like, okay, like for instance, I'm gonna bring up, just popped up in my head, like I thought it'd be hilarious. Although, in my head, it would be funny either way. Like Alien Isolation, survival horror. While you're running around, you're Jar Jar Binks hiding from the xenomorph.
Honestly,
Or reverse it.
I just
you're
want this to
from
happen
Jar
now.
Jar
Like,
Binks.
just start replacing game characters with Jar Jar Binks.
Right?
Like,
Just replace everyone in Skyrim with
I'm gonna
Jar
be
Jar
honest. I'm gonna
Binks.
plug this in. I don't hate Jar Jar Binks, so this doesn't
I don't
really,
either.
Like, I actually really like Jar Jar
Me
Binks.
too.
So like
hate Jar Jar
a
Binks.
situation where this would work for a game that I love.
What was his purpose?
If you
None.
put Jar Jar in
All
place
he
of
did was
Crash
ruin a
Bandicoot,
lot of shit.
I feel like it would work flawlessly. Like,
Put him in what?
in Crash Bandicoot.
What the fuck?
It would be fucking amazing.
So instead of spinning with his arms, he spins with his fucking
Absolutely.
God, I hate you.
I'll be honest. When Phantom Menace came out, I really enjoyed Jar Jar. It's like everyone hated the porgs in the new movie.
get it, like-
I enjoyed the porgs. Y'all want to hear a fun fact
See, I
about
hate
the
the
porgs?
porgs. I hate
No, y'all want to know why the porgs were there?
Oh, because of the
Apparently, on the island, there were birds everywhere, and they couldn't get rid of them. So
Out really
we can
far.
use the gun grenades or whatever.
I mean, I guess. But that's a grenade. That's a little more, intense than a batarang.
oh, you said big doo. You said big doo doo, Joker.
You good? You got
Man.
I had to reset again.
So what's your game that you put Jar Jar in?
It's got to be one of your favorite games, and it's got to have a protagonist, not Tetris.
Okay, so earlier, I'm trying to find a loophole in this where it's like, my game would be like Tetris or some shit that it wouldn't affect it.
If you do
But-
Tetris, every block has
but
Jar
here's
Jar's
the thing,
face
like
on it,
back-
saying a different catchphrase.
Back to my Mario Bros. Thing.
Every time you
What?
break a line, it's
Why would it affect, like, is this only narrative? Like, all of a sudden you're playing Uncharted and he's like, fucking Misa, fucking Kerley, or whatever.
It would just be out of place.
Maybe a Jar Jar impression for somebody who hates the name.
Basically,
Yeah.
it would just be weird to you.
It would-
particularly,
well, okay.
'cause nobody else would think it's off.
You literally
It wouldn't
You
matter
went to-
that much to me if like Mario was replaced by Jar Jar because I don't give a shit about the Mario storyline. If the gameplay is still the same, like why
Super
not?
Mario Odyssey. Super Jar Jar Binks Odyssey.
I would play it.
Super
I would
Jar
play
Jar
it.
Odyssey.
Super Jar Jar Odyssey.
It's gotta
as
have
well.
Binks though.
I think we're finally agreeing.
Gotta-
Man. Okay.
Yeah,
But-
no, that sounds amazing.
But I mean, like the thing is, like, you went to bed, and you're like, I'm gonna play Super Mario Odyssey tomorrow. You woke up and it's fucking Jar Jar Binks. You're like, what the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
And then like instead of going, whoa, hitting the things, it's
Crash Bandicoot.
It's.
I'd be so okay with it.
It's
Like,
fucking.
I'd be so okay with it.
It's
Like, I
just-
love Crash, but Jar Jar Binks in his place would just be
Wait.
fine. Like,
The Last of Us is my game choice.
Which protagonist?
Replace Joel with Jar Jar.
Joel?
Binks. Let him.
Motherfucker would let everyone die.
It would be hilarious.
He's a coward.
Yeah, it would be funny. The girl would have to do everything.
The girl already does
would do
everything, let's be
Yeah,
honest.
it would be more so.
Ellie's really.
Ellie would escort
I think-
Jar Jar across.
Flip that shit on his head. Make Jar Jar Ellie. Because Joel's already annoyed by her. So imagine how much fucking worse it would be.
Yeah, but
And then the snow level with
The
Jar Jar
ending
in the
would be
snow with the
different.
arrow, dude, I'd be down for
But the
that.
ending would be different. I don't want to spoil it because I know people still haven't played The Last of Us.
Yeah, I haven't played it yet.
The ending would be different if it were Jar Jar.
that's fair.
The ending would be
It
vastly
would be
different.
vastly different.
Vastly.
Play it.
The entire game would be different.
Yeah,
But-
exactly.
Okay,
The ending in
so
particular.
Super Mario Bros. Is my pick. The Last of Us.
Maybe I should have specified.
Crash Bandicoot, yeah.
I mean, I would play that. It's the same thing as the Mario effect, but dude, watching those ears flip around would piss me the fuck off. That shit sounds lame as hell. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I hate it. I hate
Oh
you.
god, no, I love
Play
it.
Overwatch, but every character is Jar Jar.
I would like that. I wouldn't mind
Okay
that.
with that.
If somebody
Overbanks.
patched Overwatch
Overbanks.
with nothing but Overbanks, yes.
Dude, just all you would have to do is make a texture pack mod.
And that could be a Star
On
Wars thing.
PC.
Like, I mean, it's like space type shit, you know?
It could, if any of you know how to make texture packs for games on PC, do it, please. Reskin everyone as Jar Jar Binks. Send us a link. I will play it. I will stream that.
You will have one guaranteed player.
One guaranteed streamer. I will do it. Because-
Zelda, Breath of Jar Jar.
Oh my god, that would be hilarious.
Pisses me off more than anything.
Breath
fucking
Breath of the Binks.
Breath of the Binks.
he's,
Breath of the
he's
Binks.
just running around going on the enemies. Like, you don't get weapons. You just
See,
breathe on
the
guys.
only thing that keeps looping in my head is when you unlock the tower and it spirals out and he's just fucking derpy ass looking and is panning out and he's
I honestly feel like
because that's the
I
melody
want to
that
say
plays over
no
the
to
song.
Mario either. Like you can't.
They need
make Mario,
voiceovers.
because if you're playing side scroll, of course it wouldn't be that annoying. I mean, it's something where you have to deal with him being the character.
That's what I'm like. I'm like, it has to have a strong narrative to really affect.
Yes. So no Mario.
No more.
I got it. I fucking got it. Resident Evil, but all the zombies are Jar Jar Binks.
Yeah, it has to be the protagonist.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Stop trying to create a loophole.
With all the zombies as Jar Jar fucking Binks. I would play the living ass out of that.
I thought about that with Left 4 Dead because you saying the skate back.
Imagine like he's like the little liquor dude and he's like,
You said a big doo doo.
No, you hear him say that and he leaps on you. He's a hunter.
there's a fat Jar Jar you shoot and he explodes.
No,
It's about exploding Jar
the
Jar.
tank.
You know what I'm saying?
He's the tank. He runs up with one big ear and he smacks you with it. Like,
Okay.
what the hell?
I guess because I was thinking because after asking this and I said the alien thing, it has nothing to do with me wearing the shirt. I'm just big fan. But have y'all played Alien Isolation? You've watched
Watch
me play
him
it.
play it.
Okay, you know how he comes out of the fucking air ducts and comes
Yeah.
hopping down?
Mhm.
Just replace the alien with Jar Jar.
It'd be terrifying.
You hear him up
Dude,
there.
that would be awesome.
You just hear him up there.
And like it's all echoing, it's like or whatever the fuck he's saying.
Or again, you said big dude.
I like it. I'm in it. So Basically, we flipped your
That has
topic
to
to
be
where
fun.
he's the antagonist, which is better. It's more funny if he's the one chasing you and you actually get to murder him.
I'm not even worried
I
about
still say
murdering
he'd be
him.
an awesome
In that
protagonist.
case, if he's the antagonist, I have to change my answer.
You have to
I
change
would
your
have to
answer
go-
because of the narrative thing. Crash doesn't have a narrative.
I would have to go.
That's fair.
But I mean, Crash 3.
Yeah, that's true.
Fucking shut up. Shut the fuck up. Mark, I don't want...
That's not your favorite game?
Quit tainting Crash, okay?
That's not your favorite game?
What's not?
Crash 3?
Crash 1 is my favorite.
You don't like Crash 3?
I like Crash 3, but it's too gimmicky.
Alright, if that's
We
the
got all
case,
the
you know, give Jar Jar a
Yeah,
Keyblade. I guess.
Sora? You're giving Sora Jar Jar.
I mean, it's my
That
favorite
could
game
actually
series.
happen now.
It's my favorite
Bobby
game
Hill.
series.
Bobby fucking Hill is Sora. And that's all I have to say.
And Riku is Jar Jar. A new remaster.
I don't want this, but I mean,
Okay, I have to
Does
change my
anybody
answer
want
though.
Jar Jar?
I have to
Be
change my
honest.
answer though because if we're going antagonist, protagonist is it's really flip flop between Ellie and Joel because either way would be good. Fucking infamous Second Son as Jar Jar would be hilarious. Have any of you guys played the new Infamous?
I played a few hours of it.
I played it.
As Jar Jar, that would be fun.
That was a disappointing game.
I mean,
You're a disappointing game.
I 100%ed
I'm
it
okay
like
with that.
4 times. I'm not gonna lie, I enjoyed it. As far as the narrative goes, it was like it wasn't as fun as the first two.
Playstyle wise, it was more fun than the first two, but the
gameplay
narrative
was great.
The story
The
is
story was bad.
the best part about Infamous. Well, I lied. It's
That's
not.
a fucking
It's a
lie.
fucking lie. I'm wrong. I'm wrong, bro. I don't care. Look, Infamous is a great game.
Like the time you referred to Link as Zelda.
It's talking about the game, man.
Link, Breath of the
Is it like
Zelda.
the Zelda amiibos in the game Zelda?
Sure you
I wasn't.
are.
God damn it.
Look,
I made a mistake.
finish
okay?
your point.
I'm trying. I don't remember where I was.
Well, then it's over.
This isn't okay. This isn't your normal polished podcast. Obviously, we're off the rails. We're like a train, basically. Okay.
We're like a train that
You guys
was
know,
never
you
turned the
guys
trains.
know the trains from like New Orleans where they're on bridges,
Mhm.
like on Gotham City. You know the ending of Batman Begins, where they're on top of the train. Ra's al Ghul is like, it's the final showdown. Batman's like on the train, and Ra's is like, "You can't let me die." And he's like, "Fuck you!" Grapples and he flies away. That's basically what this podcast can equate to.
Wow, that
Except
was...
Ryan is Ra's al Ghul. We're on the train. All 3 of us are Batman, right? We're all like, we don't have to save you. And he's like, you can't let me die. It's like, well, we don't have to let you live. Hero grapples out, grabs us each by the waist, and we glide away. And Ryan's like, "Wah!" Blows up in a fire. That's exactly what the show is, ladies and gentlemen. My topic is movies that you loved as a kid, but you watch as an adult and become disappointed.
I didn't get to finish my point though. Before we get to that,
Finish your
I just
point.
want to say, if I have to go antagonist, it would be God of War because I would want to strike down Jar Jar Binks in place of Zeus any day.
I'm fine. I'm fine with it.
Any day.
Any fucking day. Jar Jar
Kratos,
sucks, everybody. We
sword
all
between
agreed.
the eyes.
We don't
And
all
you heard
agree.
it here.
We
That
did all
Jar Jar
agree.
Binks sucks. You all said it. It came out of your mouth, and it came into theirs. It did.
That
Okay.
was not endorsed
My
by
topic,
the
Keep your
other.
children away from this podcast.
Movies that we watched as a kid, fucking loved. Watched it as an adult, and they're not bad movies. I still like them because these are probably really unpopular opinions. But you watch them as an adult, and you're like, why did I like that movie so much as a kid? My first example, Ghostbusters. Ghostbusters 1 and 2. I loved the shit out of them as a kid. As a kid, I watched them as an adult, and I was like, good movies. There's not much plot. Like,
Look, it was the 90s.
It was bad.
just
I knew
breezes-
this is what it was
it
going to be.
breezes so fast, and you're just like, man, there's so many cool moments. The possession part where it turns almost horror. Like, I love that shit. But like, I feel like so much of the movie is skipped. Like, the beginning is great. The ending is kind of bullshit with the cross stream. I'm like, what the fuck are y'all doing? And at some point in the middle of the movie, we jump from them starting this team to being this team already. Like, there was no like actual like learning and stuff.
It's
they just
8
know
years
this
later.
shit. Like, dude, that where's
Yeah, I'm just kidding. I know exactly what you mean.
Like,
I have no idea.
it?
Honestly.
I like Ghostbusters. I do. I don't want shit from y'all. Okay, I do. But it's disappointing as an adult.
You're
I
looking
don't like
too
it
much
as
into it. you're an adult now, so you
Yeah.
look too much into things. I do that with a lot of stuff. It's like when I'm watching Pokemon. I'm like, but it doesn't make any sense. It's like
I can watch Pokemon and still feel that same feeling that I felt as a kid.
no, I'm annoyed as to why like every fucking season they go to a place, a Pikachu. I've never seen one. And I'm just like, what?
That stuff bothered me as a kid, but I was like able to get over
Like
it. That's
Professor
why.
Oak, I'm a Pokemon professor. I'm like, but you need an 11-year-old to go out
And do your job.
and do your job.
That world is so weird.
He's too old to walk around all that distance, bitch.
When he spent his whole
No,
life
dude,
being
he
a
literally-
fucking Pokemon professor, but he knows nothing about them.
That's fair.
Yeah. All he's doing is he's saying he's professor so he can give Ash Pokeballs so he can smash Ash's mom while he's gone. That's all.
Damn.
That's all it is. Think about it. How often does Ash go home?
So real quick,
Oak's
while we're on
got
that
all to
point,
himself.
what's up with Mr. Mime? Being there, the
Mr.
maid?
Mime's for the third.
What is the mom doing?
Mr.
She
Mime.
lives at
Just the
home.
maid.
What is she doing? What's the mom?
She's
why does
doing
she have
Mr.
a maid?
Mime. That's the point.
I'm like, why do you need a maid? You are a single mother. The child is gone. Her fucking 10-year-old is wandering the world, and she's got a fucking maid Pokemon. What's up with that?
Alright, welcome to Sorry We're Late, where we question Pokemon ethics.
That's right. It's unethical.
Don't have
No.
sex with animals or Pokemon.
Or clowns.
Well,
Back
I mean,
back
that's
to the point,
preferential.
yeah.
If you like clowns, that's up to you.
So one of yours would be Pokemon then. Like, it doesn't have to be movies. It can be TV shows, whatever. It can be video games.
No, come back to me because I've been racking my brain. Since you
Okay.
asked this the other day, I was like, I can't.
Gone
think
with
of
the
anything.
Wind.
I got it.
That's a great movie. Still, hang on. I still got another one I need to talk about because I watched this the other day and it broke my heart that I did not like this movie.
Please inform us.
The Fifth Element. The Fifth Element. I love.
Okay.
Wait, no. I fucking loved this movie as a kid so much. I was like, this world is crazy. The story's crazy. I watched it the other night and I was like, this movie's kind of lame. Like, the acting is bad.
I just wanna
So
add
many-
on to what you're saying. I know exactly where you're coming from. I watched it about a month ago. It didn't age well is the problem. From the 90s with that futuristic, outer space, all
Dude,
this,
the
it
effects
was
are
great.
fine and stuff like that.
But looking at it now, it's like this.
But
I
you
know
have to
what you
keep
mean.
in mind
No,
when
I-
it came out, though. It's like, okay.
Exactly. No, when it came out, it was like amazing. Don't get me wrong.
The world-
I still love the movie though. I
The
still
world
watch
building
it.
is the only strength that movie has because
But it
the
did a good
characters are
job.
fascinating, but they don't do anything. Like Will Smith meets the redhead girl. I don't even know where the Fifth Element basically. Bruce Willis meets her, right? She falls in his taxi. He takes her.
Wait, back up. Whoa!
Bruce Willis, holy fuck. Will Smith.
Will
everybody.
Smith is in the Wild West, and
Yeah.
the Fifth Element
I'm
follows
so
him to
sorry.
his horse
Jesus
taxi.
Christ. Bruce Willis. I'm sorry. No. She lands in the taxi. He takes her to this guy. Like, she can't speak English. She's like, help me. The poster just happens to be there and saves her ass. He brings her to this pastor or whatever, the dude that believes in this bullshit. They heal up. They never see each other again until, like, she goes into the apartment and then they're in love. Like, what the fuck?
Dude,
Why?
dude.
Why are they in love?
It's not a
Maybe-
connection. She's an alien.
Maybe it's like
What?
that Uber
They didn't
driver.
do anything together. Like,
Maybe it's like that Uber driver who texted one of his clients like 5 days later and was like, "Hey, I just want to let you know I'm in love with you."
mhm.
It was just a car ride. You never know.
The
He was
char-
a taxi driver. It's entirely possible.
The character-
It's happening.
God damn it!
I'm just saying. I'm just making a point.
Shut up, Ryan.
No.
Okay? Shut up.
Yeah, Ryan. Shut the fuck.
The characters are so interesting and they don't do anything. Like the dude that plays in Rush Hour. The dude.
Chris Rock.
Chris Tucker.
The dude that plays. He's the guy, the radio dude in that movie,
I
right?
just love saying that.
Or whoever
He was the
radio
crazy
dude
guy
is.
with the staff that's walking around yelling shit.
That was so fucking weird. Like,
I
the
loved it,
movie,
though.
it's
I
so
love that
weird.
scene. It
But
was so
like,
good.
he turns into a main character during the action scenes. It's like, why? Who the fuck is this guy? None of these characters are actually important
He's
to the
Chris
story.
Rock. He
Like,
matters.
basically, the story
I'm gonna
is
slap you.
the ship explodes. She's saved, restored. She comes in here. It does one crazy kung fu scene, and then she's like absorbed into the sky and blows up a ship or keeps an asteroid from blowing. Like, what the fuck actually is this movie about? Like, the world is interesting.
Have you never read a book before? That happens in every book.
Dude,
in
I'm just saying,
existence.
man,
The
the movie
exact
goes
series
by
of
so
events.
fast, and like you just don't spend any time with the characters. And I was watching it, and I'm just like, this movie isn't that good. I loved the shit out of it as a kid. I was disappointed. So disappointed. I'm still sad about it.
See, this is a tough one.
In
for
the
me.
acting, man. Like Bruce Willis, Will Smith, he's a great actor. Mila Jovovich, not that good in that movie.
Yeah.
Although
Will
I really
Smith
like
is
her.
a great actor. You're right.
Yes.
This is hard for me, though.
The villain, the dude with the weird fucking hair and the
Yeah.
hat, he's talking to some demon thing that's controlling him, and you never hear about it again. He like starts bleeding from the forehead. What happened with that? Why was that not addressed at all? Who the fuck
It
was that
irrelevant.
guy?
It didn't matter.
It does matter.
It clearly doesn't because it wasn't in the movie, Kerley.
That's why the movie's bad.
No, that's not why the movie is bad. There's a couple of reasons. I still love that movie. I'll still watch it anytime.
I'll watch it. That's the same thing with Ghostbusters. I'll watch that. If you guys are like, you guys want to watch Ghostbusters? You guys want to watch The Fifth Element? I'm like, fuck yeah. Still like the movie, but dude, it doesn't hold up like it did in my brain.
I can vouch for the Fifth Element thing, but I enjoy it because I'm like, this is still, it's a good movie.
It's still fun.
Yeah, it's Will
but, like,
Smith.
Yeah, I mean, what's more
He's
fun than
good
Will
in
Smith?
every movie, right? Like Kung Fu
Exactly.
Panda. He was great in that.
Yeah, Jack Black. Yeah.
No, Will Smith.
What's he in that? I don't even know.
I don't know.
I don't think I've ever watched those movies.
I can vouch he's not. I've watched them way more than a person should because of my 4-year-old.
Sherlock Holmes. He was great in that one.
You want to go next?
No, what, I'm still trying to think of like.
I figured you were wanting to think.
Oh
some more.
yeah.
No, that's that's what I'll say. This is a tough one for me because I can't really think of anything.
That's how I am right
recently
now.
rewatched that didn't age well. On the other hand, I know of several movies that I hated as a child that I appreciate now. The number one being Super Mario Brothers movie.
Dude, when I was
Because
a kid,
it-
I always love that
Bro,
movie.
me too.
People
I
hate
wa-
on it
no,
so
look, I
fucking
watched
much.
it. I watched
own it
once.
at the house.
I watched it. No, I do too. I have like 3 copies of it for some reason.
Give me
but
one.
I'll take one.
I'll
I've
have to
never seen
find
it.
them. Don't. I mean, okay, no,
Dude,
watch it. Really, watch it. It's great.
so worth it, man. It's
Okay.
not as bad
Here's
as
the
people make
problem.
it out
No,
to be.
here's the problem. It's because it is a terrible movie in the perspective of it's based off Super Mario. It is the absolute worst thing you can watch if you want to watch something about
Do
Mario.
you also want to know why it's so bad?
It's just...
No, the director and the writers quit like 3 different times throughout it.
Yeah,
So-
no, it's bad.
so-
I can see why, but
And then halfway through filming, they just rewrote the script.
nowadays they're like, wow, Dom's not
and John Leguizamo and
oh, yeah.
what's the other guy's name?
The dude
Bill
died or
Is it
something.
Bill? What is his name? Anyway,
Bill Nye.
yeah, Bill Nye. No,
Bill
anyway,
Nye, the Mario guy.
They were drunk. They had to get drunk just to make it through the.
Yeah,
filming.
like they were drunk through most of the movie. Like he said that in an interview. He was like, "Yeah, we would just whiskey and vodka until we could manage to get the
It's a
lines
bad
out."
mix.
That's
a terrible mixture.
There was like a whole magazine article about this movie. But no, when I was a kid, I was like, "This is awesome." I have no idea what it has to do with the game.
Well, here's what happened. I watched it once, and I was like, "This is a great movie." And then I had the realization afterward it was based off of Mario, and I was like, "That was absolutely horrible."
How did you not notice?
I didn't give a shit. I was just watching the movie because I was like, "Movie! It says Mario on it. I'm gonna watch it." And
That's how I watch movies
Look,
too.
I watched everything when I was a kid. I didn't give a shit what it was. Chucky was my favorite movie until I was about 4. I watched it every
that's
single
another
day.
one.
You were 4.
I watched
Child's
it
Play
every
3.
single day.
Child's Play 3. Thought it was a great movie when I was a kid. I was wrong. That movie
yeah,
sucks
3
dick.
is 3 is weird.
That movie sucks
3 is.
fucking dick.
I do not like that movie or The Bride of Chucky.
Did
That
you like
was-
it ever though?
No,
I liked it.
never liked the third.
When I
one.
was a kid, I'm like, this is the jam.
When I was a kid, Bride of Chucky, I was like, "This is fucking awesome."
I was
that
like,
movie,
I was like,
still holds up to me.
that movie
I
made
would
me-
prefer that one over 3.
No, see the thing is that movie made me uncomfortable. The second one and the
sex-
third
the
one.
sex
Yeah,
scene?
that made me really. I was like, I don't like this.
It made me
existing,
uncomfortable, alright. I had to unzip them
and
pants.
then after, dear God, no, after that movie came out, my uncle bought a Chucky doll and his bride, both of them life size, and he kept them in
That's
boxes
fucked up.
next to each other in the kitchen
It's like,
of
hey, you
his
remember
house.
this movie?
They were in
Yeah,
the
I bought
kitchen because he had like a shelf of action figures in his kitchen, and they were right there. So you would walk in, and they would stare at you the whole
I'm
time.
trying
you're
to
in
think
there.
of things that like
It was
I think.
fucking
I'm
creepy.
trying to think of movies I didn't like, but I think I blocked those out. Because it's like majority of the stuff I watched when I was a kid, I'm still kind of like I still enjoy
Well,
it.
as a kid, I didn't really watch movies I didn't like, so
Yeah, see, that's kind of my problem.
Okay,
Well, I
okay.
watched everything,
I
but
got
I don't
one.
remember
I got
most
one.
of it.
I finally have Lake Placid. When I was a kid, I saw that movie.
Ooh, yes.
Oh my
Bro,
god.
that movie was fucking. I was like, this is the coolest movie ever. I watched it like
It did
years
not
ago,
age.
and I was like,
Oh, it aged.
Yeah, it aged. I'm not even.
See, I didn't see that movie until I was an adult. So
Oh, yeah.
and it's not terrible.
I remember watching it.
I don't understand how that movie was so popular. Like,
Was
it seems like
It comes on the Sci-Fi Channel.
No,
dude. Can you
no.
Exactly.
It come on the Sci-Fi Channel?
that movie is
It
the
was
exact
huge.
definition of like the old sci-fi movies.
Yes, dude.
But it wasn't, dude. It was like blown up as this fucking awesome movie.
they made
Oh, yeah.
like 4 sequels or some shit.
Yeah,
God
no,
damn.
like it was.
Oh,
massive.
I got another one. Anaconda.
I never watched it.
Dude, when I was a kid,
See, that was like one of my first scary
bro,
movies.
that movie was amazing.
Is it
You can
scary?
watch it now.
It's,
bad.
well, I mean,
It
made me fear
It's bad now.
anacondas.
It's the dialogue is
It's
terrible.
really terrible. I will give you that one. I forget about that movie existing.
It's like the source
They
of my
made a
irrational
second
fear
one
of
too,
snakes.
didn't they?
They made 3.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think they
I went and saw the second
one.
with theaters. It was bad, but Owen Wilson's in it, and he gets wrapped up by the snake and dies. You get to watch Angelina Jolie's husband.
Imagine
get
it trying to
eaten.
wrap around his nose.
I mean,
but
not
it
husband, Jesus Christ, her dad get eaten, and then he gets spit up and he winks.
What was the movie? What was the movie when they were? It was these college kids. They all went on vacation to like these
Elf.
Mayan ruins. No,
Elf.
but they like the plants were infecting and
Oh!
killing them. What was that? Like ruins or something like
The
that?
ruin.
The ruin.
I never saw it, but I was like, this looks dumb as fuck.
Oh
Isn't that
my
the same thing as the
God.
happening? The plants are killing everyone.
Kind of, except for
What?
Mayan
No.
only.
I heard you talking about me. You're trying to kill me. What? No! No, we wouldn't do that. Like, what the fuck, Mark Wahlberg? That movie was on some stuff.
Dude, no, that
That's
movie
awesome
was
stuff.
weird. I still watch it when it comes on though. I don't give a shit. I love watching that movie. Just like this is weird.
I don't hate
love
it, but I mean, it's
No.
a stupid movie.
Yeah, and the
But that's
weird, creepy people with the hot dogs is my favorite part. They're like, would you like some hot dogs? We got
I don't
like,
remember
800
that.
hot dogs.
What
We got some mustard. You want some? And it's like, no, I'm good.
Oh man, we got some relish in this bitch ass coat.
You need some condiments, buddy.
Condiments.
And it's kind of flip the question for a second. Things that came out when you were a kid, or just things that came out and you thought they were going to be good, and you really wanted to like it, but it was just really fucking bad. Ninja Turtles: The Next Mutation. When I was a kid, I
The
saw
one with the girl?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
It was
that's
bad.
Dude, no. When I was a kid, I was like, there's
That
a
sounds really bad out of context. The one with the girl sucked. That's not what I meant.
Yeah, women aren't good. No, I'm just kidding.
I was like,
It's not.
I was so fucking pumped. I was like, they're doing a live action Ninja Turtles TV show. I watched it, and
I did not. I refused.
my heart
watched
as a
the
child
video.
was broken because I was just like,
It was bad.
I'm trying to like this.
I watched the movie.
I
Watched
can't
the second
do it.
movie. I was like, I'm not watching the TV show. Not doing it. Anytime they
You
make a
didn't watch
TV
the
show,
third
after,
movie?
no, I haven't seen that one.
Third
Damn.
movie's not great.
The third movie's good.
It's not.
It's better than the TV show.
It's
There are
entertaining.
a few things worse than it.
I was confused as to why they had spots suddenly, but
Yeah, I've seen screenshots of it. I was like, this does not look like.
and
a
their
good TV
masks are a
show.
little weird, but nothing stands up to 1 and 2. Nothing.
No, see, I liked 1. I liked 2. And then I heard about 3. I never had a chance to watch it because nobody I knew had it. Everybody had 1 and 2.
I own it. I own all 3.
Um,
Actually, I own all 4.
No, you don't.
cartoon.
You don't.
You son of a bitch.
Demons, he's a good one.
It is. It's actually a continuation of the movies.
It's not.
It's
Bullshit.
definitely better than 3.
It is a continuation
And
of the
better than
movies.
Yeah.
2, actually.
Yeah, I haven't
It's
seen
fucking
it.
Vanilla Ice.
Did not
shit.
know that.
Get out of here.
What?
Get
No.
outta here with that
No.
Go Ninja,
no.
go Ninja, go.
When y'all were saying when y'all were kids, everything was good. I hated that
Look,
part as a kid. I was like, this is
speaking
fucking
of-
It
lame.
was awesome. You're out of your mind.
Speaking of, have you guys seen the Vanilla Ice movie?
The one with Adam Sandler?
No, the one starring Vanilla Ice.
No.
I didn't know that was a
I
thing.
can't. I think it's like.
You can't pull shit up on this
Hold on.
podcast.
Now, I'm about to. Let's see.
We're not supposed to be self-aware.
Or not. Fourth wall breaking? What?
Let's see. Cool as Ice.
Cool
Right
as
here.
Ice? That's
Cool
a
as
fantastic
Ice.
name for it. Just
Have you
saying.
you guys have never seen this?
Show that.
This
Show that to the camera.
Marvel.
Look at that fucking shit.
Cool as Ice. Please, you guys have never seen this.
Never in my life.
Okay, so we
When
are
did that
going
come
to.
out?
We're gonna. It was like 80s, 90s.
Holy dick.
Yeah, like when he was popular as a rapper, they were like, let's give him a movie. It's about absolutely nothing, and he accomplishes nothing, and then nothing happens for about an hour and a half. But we're gonna watch it. He almost kills a girl. And then he's like, yeah,
Jesus.
she's into me. Because he ramps a motorcycle over a
into
fence.
Bad Boys.
No, he sees this girl riding a horse, right? And he's on the road. She's over here in this pasture. And he's he's thinking about how cute she is. So he ramps his motorcycle almost directly into the fucking horse. And then she gets thrown off.
This is real?
Yes, this is really in the movie.
No,
I don't know.
It's real.
It may have happened. I don't know. But it happened in the movie.
Now, this movie, is it a documentary?
It may be. I don't know.
You're not very informed about what the fuck
it
this
looks like a
is.
movie. If it's a documentary, I'm sad for Vanilla
Okay,
Ice.
so it's a fake, like...
It's a movie starring Vanilla Ice. About
it's a
Vanilla
movie,
Ice
though.
being cool as ice.
Okay, so when you were first pitching this, I thought it was like Vanilla Ice's autobiography.
It is a movie.
Okay,
it's like
that's
they
so
thought
much
he
better
would-
then.
It's like they wanted
Is it
to
a
be the
movie
next
about
Vin
his
Diesel.
character? Like
Is Vanilla Ice a character?
He's
No.
not. He's not a rapper in the movie. He's just some cool guy who
He's
gets
just
the
some
girl
cool
at
guy.
the end, and that's it. It's just there's no plot.
But does he
really.
play himself?
He plays.
In a sense.
I mean,
No, because he's not a rapper. in the movie.
he acts like himself,
That's what I mean, though.
but
like,
kind of dumb, like to an
Is he
extreme
acting?
extent. Like,
you know, I don't really want to say that. I apologize if you ever watched this, because you've seen him now. I don't want to fuck with him. You ever seen The New Guy?
New guy, what is that?
The movie with the skinny kid, and he goes to another
Oh
school.
God, what is his name?
No, I know what you're talking about. It's the dude from Rat Race.
No,
Oh. I don't know what you're
No,
talking
I
about.
think was
he wasn't a rat.
He wasn't?
No, that was Seth Green.
I don't know. Is the
No,
like
no,
little
Seth
skinny
Green.
dude?
It's the
no,
skinny
not
guy.
the short skinny guy.
This guy's skinny.
He's
He's got
tall.
like a big nose. His name's right on the tip of my fucking tongue.
I can
Like,
never remember his name.
oh,
He's been in a lot of movies.
He's
TV
in other
shows.
stuff. Yeah.
But yeah, that's a good movie though. I love the
With
new
the new
guy.
guy,
I
dude.
will watch it
Yes,
any day of the week.
yes.
That is like one of my favorite movies from the
Mhm.
90s.
Also,
I love it.
it was early 2000s.
This guy?
Was it?
Yeah.
It was very 90s-ish though.
This dude?
Yeah, that dude.
What is his name? DJ Qualls?
Yeah, DJ Qualls. That's it.
He's a DJ?
No, that's
that's
his name.
He's on Supernatural.
Yeah.
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 No, but that movie.
What the fuck
that
am I
movie's so
thinking of?
great.
I don't know.
That
It doesn't
actually,
matter.
I developed a crush on Zoe Deschanel in that movie. A lot of people don't remember she's in that before she had
Yep.
bangs.
Yep. She's the blonde chick.
Yep.
Yep.
It's with the Asian guy. It looks like
Yeah.
he's from Lincoln Park.
I can't. I'm thinking of a different movie. This isn't the movie I thought. I don't know.
No, I was supposed to say Seth Green is
What
in.
is the movie with that skinny nerdy dude?
Oh, Road Trip.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
That's
Road Trip.
different.
Not Rat Race.
Not
I
Road
love
Trip.
Rat Race though. The
That's
fact
a
that it
stupid
ends.
movie.
The fact that it
Road Trip.
ends.
Because I was thinking of Euro Trip. Road Trip, yeah, because he gets with the really. He goes to the college.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I have not seen the ones y'all are
The
talking about.
fact that they all have a race that ends at a Smash Mouth concert
Yes.
is my favorite thing
Yes. Have you ever
Like-
seen Rat Race? I watched it for the first time
Don't
last
watch it.
year.
Don't
I've seen it,
fucking
I've seen
watch
it.
it.
You've seen it. We've all seen it.
I've seen it.
That is
It's
a
terrible.
good movie.
It's not.
It is a good.
It is
90s
entertaining.
The
wholesome.
movie sucks.
It's degenerative. I love that.
Is that good?
Yeah, to a degree. It's
To
all
a
about perspective. You need some degenerates in your life every once in a while.
You know what's a
Keep you in
good?
check.
You know what's a good 90s movie with
Mallrats.
with some degenerates?
Mallrats
don't,
wasn't great.
don't fuck with me with Mallrats, man.
I love
Like,
Mallrats.
dude. Yes.
Nice to meet you.
Nice.
I'm
We
dying.
bring
of a-
people together here. Bring people together.
Dumb and Dumber.
Dumb and
I
Dumber.
like Dumb and Dumber.
That movie.
Fuck off.
I have
you.
issues with movies that are stupid just for the purpose of being
Bro,
stupid.
fuck,
Yeah.
dude, that
Do you
movie,
not-
bro,
do you
that
not
movie,
like that?
that
Not
movie's,
really.
that movie's so
Slapstick,
fucking
stupid for the purpose of
quotable.
being stupid. I can't do it.
He makes the most annoying sound in the world, and that's my favorite sound. That was my ringtone for like 2 years.
Just real quick, because I don't remember. What is the sound?
Dude, I wish I could do it. I can't.
I thought you were gonna get-
I can't do it.
Yeah,
It's
one more
close to
time,
that.
everybody. One more time.
I can't do it. It's close though.
Why?
I love that sound.
That John Denver was full of shit.
What? You heard it here, everybody. John Denver is full of shit. What is your topic?
Hold on, I didn't even answer the last
Mark,
question.
what is your... I'm just kidding. Go ahead, Ryan. What is a series or movie that you fucking are
Alright.
disappointed in?
So there's two. first is any of the RoboCop movies, the originals.
You are a psychopath. You are a fucking psychopath.
The
first
mostly
one's
the
good.
original.
The first one is good.
Mostly the original because as growing up, I loved it. I watched it like.
It's not a kid-friendly movie, by the way. Why are you watching that?
Super fucking not kid-friendly. Yeah, exactly.
But, well, I mean, you'll find plenty of unkid.
Rated G.
Anyway. Loved it as a kid. I rewatched it as an adult. And
The title RoboCop sounds like a kid's movie.
Yeah.
It really does.
It's just
sure it does.
it didn't live up to expectations. That's on the lesser side, but the biggest one, and I've been in denial about it for years, is Mortal Kombat Annihilation, and I've been this movie's like biggest defender to these two, especially over the years. Like
I love that movie.
Look, as a kid, it was such an amazing movie.
I was like, this isn't good.
It nearly killed me when they knocked off Johnny Cage. Like, and now
Spoilers.
And now as an adult, I can't get past that part. Like, I get to the part where they kill him, and I'm like,
Okay,
all right,
Mortal
I can't
Kombat
watch the rest of this movie.
That's immediately.
Mortal Kombat.
Exactly,
was
but no,
great
as a
movie.
kid, I got past it. I shed a little tear, and then I watched the rest of the movie.
You cried over Johnny Cage.
Absolutely, he's the
I
best
hate you.
character. He's the best character in the first movie.
Any guy.
He's the best
punches
character in the
people-
second
Luke
movie.
Kang is the best character.
Luke Cage is alright.
Scorpion, bitch.
No,
Scorpion is
not
yeah.
Luke
You
Kang.
can't pick a character that's in the
Kung
movie
Lao.
for 5 seconds.
Kung Lao is better than Luke Kang by
Is he in the
miles.
movie?
Not even in the movie.
That says a lot, right?
Characters in
Raiden is the best character in the movie.
Raiden is not
They
the
changed
best.
the
Wait, which
actor.
Raiden? Which Raiden? Because he sucks in the second
first
movie.
one. The second one doesn't exist to Kerley, okay? It fucking
It's
doesn't.
bad.
Alright? It sucks.
I love the
dick.
first movie.
None of them are better than Johnny
The
Cage.
first one is good.
It's so good.
The
None of
second
them.
one is not.
No.
Neither are good.
The first one.
I mean,
is
neither are
no,
great.
No, full of shit because the first one is great. The first one is amazing.
I will watch the first one.
The second one is hot garbage. And this is a recent watch because I bought the pack that even has like the new Legacy episodes, which are pretty damn good actually. I actually really like them.
I haven't seen that.
They're on the YouTubes.
But it's so bad.
We're on
so
the
bad.
YouTubes.
Sindel is so
YouTubes.
the acting is so terrible, and they killed the only good thing about it in the first 5 minutes of the movie.
And the Scorpion's pretty cool.
Yeah, so
He's in the movie for 5 seconds. That's it. You don't.
Yeah,
It's
he's
not even a
super
fight
cool.
scene with him.
What
He
about
pops in,
Sub-Zero?
says "sucker" and disappears.
That's the best part of the whole movie.
That's what I
honestly.
want from the Deadpool cameos. Just like 3 seconds of him being like, suck your bitch, and just out. Like,
Oh, it'd be amazing.
Or he constantly gets hit. And he can't die. Okay, one more. I just thought of another one. Predator.
I've never seen the original.
any 80s action movie, actually. Like, any of them.
I
You
remember
thought they were
watching
great as a kid. They're not.
Kindergarten
not
Cop.
good. Kindergarten Cop.
It is amazing. Let me finish my sentence. You bitch. It's amazing. You just brought up Predator. I thought Arnold Schwarzenegger. I was like, Kindergarten Cop's great. Thanks for slapping me.
Arnold Schwarzenegger. What a hero.
Fuck,
man.
know,
What a
right?
You
fucking
died.
hero.
It was gonna get a lot worse if you had to correct
Said
me.
something about him the other day. It was just like,
I'm gonna get him before it's over.
like someone was like, "When's he gonna stop?" I'm like, "Fuck you." I'm like, I enjoy Arnold Schwarzenegger. Like, just
He stopped for many years.
Yeah.
What does he want?
He's
Like,
wholesome.
Oh, that's bullshit.
when I see him, I'm just like, I don't care how bad it is. It's Arnold Schwarzenegger. I just like it. Just
Cool it.
he makes me happy.
That's a great
Twins?
movie.
Well, if he makes you happy. Why the
Twins?
hell are you so
Have you
sad?
seen Twins?
Yeah, dude, Twins is
That is
amazing. Danny
amazing.
DeVito?
Have you
Hell
seen
yeah.
Twins?
Nah, nah.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
That one
and
holds up. You should
DeVito.
watch that
Look,
shit.
yes.
They're
watch
twin
it.
brothers.
It's Arnold Schwarzenegger
Supposedly
and
they're
Danny
making
DeVito.
a
They're
sequel?
twins. that
And
were
it's supposed to be
separated, but-
Kevin Hart.
Oh, it's not Danny DeVito?
No, it's Danny DeVito and their other brother is.
I fucking love it.
Wait,
How?
what? They're doing what?
How?
I'm pretty sure if I remember
Is
correctly.
he a triplet or is he just their brother?
I'm wondering if they did some kind of weird like clone thing and it came out. I don't know.
They're remaking it?
No, they're coming out with a
Turned into a
sequel
sci-fi film. They cloned him from outer space.
where Kevin Hart is the third twin.
Please. Please. I want that in my life. Now. Why is that not already out? It's been long enough. We need the sequel.
You know what they need to make a sequel of?
Pee
And
Wee
now,
Herman's Adventure.
Now I don't know. Yeah. No.
No,
I don't know.
sequel
I don't
would
know
work.
where Jim Carrey's at in his life because he's going through his little awakening or what the fuck's going on. And that documentary is really good. But
I feel like
Ace
he's in a
Ventura
good place.
needs a fucking sequel.
It does.
Ace Ventura, like Jim Carrey
Not
was on top
the
of the
third
world.
one.
Shut up.
Not that one.
That doesn't matter.
Now with
We're
the
not
kid.
talking about it.
That one's bad.
We're not talking about it.
That-
I didn't
you
know
know,
it
that
existed
goes-
until he sent me a picture. I'm like, that's fake.
That one's
That's
bad.
fake as
No, it's real.
Ace Ventura needs
Watch
to make
it.
a comeback.
Watch it. I dare you to watch it.
On the
dare you
topics
to
of
die.
movies that didn't
I've
age well,
seen
The
it.
Mask is can't do it.
Eddie
I haven't
Murphy.
watched that in a while.
Hey, it's Eddie Murphy, not Kevin Hart. I don't know where the fuck I get Kevin Hart from, but it's supposed to be Eddie Murphy.
I'm cool with that.
I'm cool with it. I
Yeah.
would prefer Kevin Hart, to be honest.
Yeah, I think
It
so,
seems
I mean,
funnier.
When's the last time Eddie Murphy was in a movie?
Forever ago, that movie.
Dave.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Dave.
Dave? That's the name of a movie?
He was a robot of himself with little versions of himself inside
Yeah.
of his head.
Yeah.
Wasn't he also an alien?
So he
He's an alien
he
robot,
was an
right?
alien
Yeah.
of like small people that are like this tall that crash landed on Earth.
That's an old movie.
It's
Yeah.
That's
exactly.
not the last movie he was in.
Man.
It might be. I
There's
don't
no
know.
freaking way. He was in like 5,000 Dr. Doolittles.
Dave came out.
Man,
after
the
that.
last few Dr. Doolittles were like direct to DVD, and I don't think he was in them.
Yeah, he wasn't in
It was
the
about
last
his
two.
daughter.
So
Yeah,
stupid.
Kylo Pratt or whatever.
Oh, I think he
Kylo
was in
Ren.
3. He was in
Yeah.
3 of them.
Kylo Ren.
Ben Swallow.
Ben Swallow. I hate
I love that. I still gotta watch that.
Mark,
Spoiled.
what's your topic? Wild card. We don't know what he's gonna say.
No, I don't really know.
The
what I'm
suspense-
gonna say
I
either.
hate
So
you.
the suspense-
You had
the
one
suspense
job,
is
Mark.
building. The suspense is building, right? Right.
Spencer doesn't,
So,
he doesn't know what his fucking question is.
He's trying to think.
No,
of
I
it.
had a question. I just didn't sleep at all, and I don't really remember what it was. So.
This is not good.
Yeah, trust me. Nothing in my life is good right now. Right? That's why I didn't sleep
Well,
last
it's got
night.
dark real quick.
Nothing. No, I apologize. I have wisdom tooth. It's bad. But
Oh, I slapped you in your wisdom tooth.
yeah, you
I'm
did.
So sorry.
Thankfully, my entire mouth is numb. Thanks to this guy.
You're welcome.
He's
Let me get
he's
closer to
fantastic. So let's see.
Went out of focus when we touched.
You can't handle it.
I had a weird question,
Of course.
and I'm trying to remember exactly how I phrased it.
At least he got some.
He's making it up right now. He's stalling.
No, it was something
Oh,
about.
Come on,
offensive.
reach. Find it.
Something offensive.
It wasn't offensive. It was just weird. It didn't really apply to anything. It was just
Anything
kind
at
of
all.
a personal opinion. It was like a would you rather question. Like
Is it clean?
you know what? Would you? It may not be clean. It may not be-
It preferably needs to be clean.
Okay. Would you rather
Oh boy.
have a nest of scorpions live inside your butt?
This is not clean. This is not a good question.
I didn't see the nest of scorpions go with your butt. I didn't see
Or-
this coming.
A nest of tarantulas in both ears. Think about it, because this is bad either
Go
way.
ahead and tell us why and
Why?
what year is this?
Why? Because it would be a horrible life to live. And I'm just curious how you guys feel about it.
So which one are you
Me
siding with?
personally, probably the scorpions, because
In the
I
butt.
could evacuate those. You ain't
No,
getting
this is
tarantulas out
for the
your
rest of
ear.
your life.
I
You said
know.
there's no evacuation.
No, they're for the rest of your life. They'll come back. They are born there in the nest, but you can get rid of them as they come.
I'd rather go with a
I don't know
tarantula.
how would tarantulas fit in your ears.
Wait, hang on.
Shit in your ears.
Hang on.
But tarantulas? They're like
Yeah.
this big.
Well, the nest is in there.
I found a loophole. You
Yeah.
said a nest of tarantulas. You can evacuate those nests and just have cobwebs in your
No, the nests are there forever.
What if they're dead?
and they
nests?
keep coming back? That's the problem. So
And
you
they
can
don't
get them
stop
out,
coming.
but they don't stop coming. Back to the rules, and they hit your ears and bite you a lot. There's no running.
I would rather-
You came up with this in the last 4 seconds. You're a douchebag.
But if I had to choose, it'd be tarantulas in my ears because it wouldn't be painful. They don't bite
don't
you.
know,
They
dude.
don't hurt you.
They do
You
though.
can feel them crawling
They
in
have
your
those
ears.
like
No,
those
they have-
spines on their backs.
Yeah.
You learn to live with it.
No, they have-
You really want tarantulas in your asshole?
Well, here's
scorpions.
No, here's the
I
thing.
mean, scorpions in your asshole. I mean,
You
that's
really want
No,
to
so much worse. You gotta realize.
It's
you
so
gotta
much
realize.
worse. Like,
You gotta realize they have the poisonous spines all over their bodies that they just shoot out when they're
well, then
scared.
you die and it'd be over quickly.
You're not gonna die. That's the problem. You won't die from either one. You just have to suffer through it forever.
I'd rather
This
tarantulas.
is a
You'll
terrible
never
question.
die. Actually, you're immortal in this situation.
You have to wear a dunce cap next podcast.
Now, here's my thing, and this it can go either way. My answer initially is don't know.
Yeah, it's tough.
Hang on.
It's tough.
I'm trying to think in my head. Okay, so can these insects, or not insects, what are scorpions?
I think they do fall under.
Okay.
insect.
Do they exit?
Like
They're living in your butthole, or can they come out? Do you like occasionally wipe your ass and they're like, nah.
I mean, they probably come out when you take a shit.
So here's my problem: when you're having sex,
Are they gonna come out?
are they going to come out and bother the lady parts?
No. No, all this stuff stays inside you. It doesn't go anywhere. But once you get it out, they come back.
I'm gonna go with scorpions because here's the thing:
Exactly.
I use my ears for everything.
Exactly.
Everything. I feel like I wouldn't be able to hear things
If
properly.
you have spiders in your ears,
I don't need to
burrow,
hear things in my ass.
You're
You
dead
know?
forever. Exactly.
It'd be uncomfortable, but you get used to it.
I'm not
And
gonna
like
put
you
anything in
said,
my ass either.
you'd be getting fresh babies.
This is a
scorpions
question I don't
because
want to.
of
I
shit.
don't want to answer
exactly.
this question.
Like you can just. That's what I was
We've all
saying.
answered
You just shit
shit.
them out. You shit
Can
them
I
out.
alternate? Can I
What,
sometime
spiders in your
of
ass?
the year I can have spiders, and then sometime of the year I can have scorpions?
No, this is for the rest of your life until you die.
Oh, so you can still
kill
be for the rest of
yourself.
my life.
You could kill yourself.
I'd probably
That is the
that's
option.
option C. I'd probably take option C.
I mean, it's not a.
You
a
can't
third
give
option.
Ryan an option
It's not,
C.
It's not
You
an
can't
option
give him
C.
an out.
You're going to live with this until you kill yourself. There is no option C. Like it's not like either going to happen or
no, that's what I'm saying. But there is an option C. There's always an option C.
No, there's no option.
He said you're immortal.
Yeah.
I'm immortal?
Yeah.
Wait, in this scenario,
Then this doesn't matter. I don't give a fuck. I'll get.
No,
if
no.
I'm 50 years old, I got 50 years to get used to this, and then it's over. So I don't care which one I gotta pick. It doesn't matter.
how long do you think it would take you to get used to scorpions in your asshole?
50 years is plenty of time to get used to.
Look, in all honesty,
Just because you're immortal doesn't mean you don't age. So in eternity of you just being some decrepit old man with scorpions in your ass,
You
doesn't
get
sound
used to it at
appealing.
some point. You can get used to it.
in
at some
all
point.
fairness, I will say scorpions tend to be less aggressive than spiders and less
Do they?
provoked.
I feel like
So, they're
my
only
ears are
really
more
get-
sensitive than my butthole.
Exactly.
Are they-
They're
wait.
only gonna fuck you up.
There
when you
are
start
brands of
shitting. They're
scorpions.
getting angry.
There are
Brands?
species of scorpions. Like,
Toyota Scorpion.
by Kellogg.
there are species of scorpions that aren't like venomous.
Why is Kellogg so aggressive?
So
No, this
Cereal,
is like
bitch.
these are bad.
These are bad scorpions.
These are bad
Because
scorpions.
like all tarantulas will fuck you up, but not all scorpions can
Exactly. Exactly.
fuck you up. But it's bad. Like
It's
scorpions
bad.
that fuck
It's
you
like
up.
when they sting you, you're probably stuck there for a while.
But they can't be because if they sting you, you die, and
No,
you're supposed to have them until you die.
No, not the ones that'll kill you. The ones that'll paralyze you.
So both of these are kinds that'll paralyze you.
Yeah, like you can get you're gonna get fucked up several times.
Yeah, I don't like this question.
That's the point. It's supposed to be stupid.
PK.
Was it? I feel like it wasn't supposed to be. You thought of this in 4 seconds.
Okay, PK popped in with the
Because you're a
hashtag
fucking
not all
procrastinating
scorpions. Not all
Yeah,
scorpions.
thank you. See,
Yeah.
look at you.
The chat has spoken.
Not all scorpions.
Not
See?
all scorpions.
Somebody knows
I
what's up.
stopped paying attention for a few
Me too. Me too.
Yeah, don't worry. We're all a little out of it today.
Question: are we entertaining? Are we keeping your attention, or did you just stop listening because you're like?
Is this like the worst topic you've
This
ever
was a
heard?
pretty bad topic.
I mean,
wouldn't blame
ignore
you if
this
you
guy.
just turned it
His-
off because of it.
He's raged. He's gonna blow up. It doesn't matter what he
Yeah,
thinks.
Was that
Just-
the topic that
We're
you
flying
stopped
away,
listening?
grabbed by the waist. Okay.
Yeah.
We're gliding,
Did
schmiding,
we
gliding.
lose you a while ago? You know. Like,
yeah, let us know down in the comments if you cared at all about any of these topics.
Wait,
It's a good time, guys. Thank you so much. That's our first episode of Sorry We're Late.
and
With
we're
the
very
Funny
sorry.
Boys. We're sorry that we're late.
Yeah, it was
and we're
pretty-
sorry we're going to continue being late.
Yeah.
Make sure, and then the topic came up. You're busy working on something, to be honest, and then, okay, I got you. Well, thank you so much for tuning in. This will be available on podcast services hopefully soon. I'm going to have to edit it because we had drops in the stream, yada, yada, yada. We're still going to get on track, guys. Make sure to subscribe to this channel for more. Let us know in the comments if you want a specific topic spoken about. If you guys are interested in joining us, we can pop you up on a little webcam in the corner. You can talk. You can discuss with us. That would be awesome. We would love more interaction with you guys. That's it. Peace out, guys. Thank you so much.
See you next
Good
week.
night. Good night. Somebody's got to click it.
Good day. It's not night. You're right.
It depends on when they're listening or watching.
I mean, if they're in here right now.
Good night is just a send off. Best.
It's send off into the night, right? That's
See
what the word night
you
means.
next Thursday.
Click the damn mouse!
See you next Thursday, guys. Yeah. Yeah.
Look, I can't
10
read
a.m.
You're out.
Central Time, hopefully. I love you. I love you all.
Adios.
Good night.